Ooh, you can already hear it. So before we take a look at the forecast, we're taking a look at the aftermath from yesterday's storm. Lloyd took this video of the Kennebec River. Look how high the water is.
That sound, like you said, so many communities right now are in a similar situation like this. Keith is keeping an eye on all of it for us. We'll check in with him on the forecast and to see what happens next now. We had a nice breather day today.
Yeah, it was good. You know what's interesting, a lot of those videos too is, I'm sure you feel this way, the ones where you know what it normally looks like,
right,
it makes a huge difference. Like we almost should run Google Images. Here's what it normally looks like. Here's because there's huge differences there, and a lot of these just about cresting are going to crest overnight tonight. The good news is we did have a very pleasant cleanup day, and I'm sure that helped with power restoration. It's just a big task. So many people out still. Temperatures in the upper 40s for highs. That's a plus 10 or so above average for this time of the year. Talked about these flash flood warnings still in effect, and they just follow the shape of the river here. Androscoggin here, and then Kennebec River. And obviously there's flooding that's already occurred there. We'll take a look here at some of these river gauges. Now remember, this is not a super exact thing, the crest forecast. It is a model, so it does a pretty good job. For example, the Androscoggin at Rumford looks as though it has crested, but look how close that was to the all-time record of 24 feet. We were just about 2 feet shy of that, so major flood territory there. We should start going down over the next few hours and into the evening. Then we look at the Kennebec River in North Sydney. Now these were forecast to crest a little after midnight tonight, but a lot of them look like they're just about doing that now. So we might have a kind of a flat line here before they start going back down. And then by Thursday, they get back to action stage. So it takes a while for this to settle back down into a spot where there's not over their banks to some degree or another. Keep in mind that has to do with how long it takes the water to get down into these different watersheds. Good news is we're really spending more time talking about the past or what happened from the past because there's not much going on here in the immediate future. It's quiet. Tonight is getting colder though, so for people without power, starting to get into that colder zone in the upper 20s to around 30 degrees. We do get sun back to the upper 30s to around 40 degrees by tomorrow afternoon, but then Thursday and Friday are 2 chilly days, so I'm not sure the exact timeline for the restoration of power here, but by the time we get to Thursday, high temperatures are likely in the upper 20s, and then our overnight lows get really cold here Thursday night, teens, mid-teens, and then single digits in a lot of locations. So it is going to get a little cold there through the end of the week. That stays in effect through Saturday, and then in the afternoon we start to warm up. Sunday and Monday look good, of course Monday being Christmas Day itself. Nothing really going on here in the extended range forecast. Our temperature trend is the only thing to look at, going down Thursday, Friday, then back up gradually out through the weekend in Monday and Tuesday. And I'll tell you what, I've got a little rain shower here on Tuesday afternoon, but I'm not even sure that that happens. It might be Wednesday, so we're going to be looking at basically a full week of dry weather in here, which is very much helpful to everyone, and quiet for anything you need to get done last minute leading up to Christmas itself. Here's the important controversy for you guys to weigh in on though. So Todd put the Santa here, and I get that, but what do you think? Like, I feel like the Santa should be on Christmas Day, but I get the idea of it being overnight.
Yes, I get the concept. But
You're
it's
not going
Christmas
to wait?
Day.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with the day.
Not gonna.
I'm okay with that.
Sammy? All right, appreciate you.
Stay neutral. You're in the clear.
As soon as I said controversial, oh, here we go.
Bye.
Yeah, okay.
See you later.
Yeah,
Bye.
Right. All right, Keith, thanks so much.